Hi friends, how you doing? And welcome back to another Upland Beginner's Guide video. Now, if you're seeing this image on the screen right now, this thumbnail, and the title says check the comments, because there's going to be a newer, a more updated guide for beginners to get into Upland. So, you know, in a month from now, this guide might be out of date. So to redirect people to a more updated guide, click the link in the comments down below. It will be pinned. So before we get into the beginner's guide, where I give you the best possible start to Upland and start you off on your Upland journey, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and this is the biggest giveaway that I'm doing myself, obviously excluding the ultra rare property giveaway that I did on behalf of Upland. Now, what do I mean by that? So I'm going to be giving away, and I'm so super excited for it, an exclusive collection property. And what do I mean by an exclusive collection property? I'll go over collections later on in the guide, but I'm going to be giving away these types of properties right here, or property, which is in Staten Island, Victory Boulevard, and it's going to be one of them properties, and it's worth, I don't know how much it's worth, maybe 40,000 UPX, which is maybe $40. If you want to try and win this property, all you've got to do on the 29th or 30th of May this month, 2021, trying to make it as clear as possible, tune into my live stream at twitch.tv/Josh757. I'm going to be streaming some Upland, having a chill time. Last time we did this, one of my viewers, Henry, forced me to open up one of my Pokemon boxes. Oh my god, there's a Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. You have to pay for brand recognition type of thing. Opened up one of my Pokemon boxes. We had a bunch of laughs, a great time. We even, if I just get these things, we even cut up some packs. I've kept these as souvenirs. It was a fantastic time, and I would love to see you there. And all you got to do is, I'd say, just comment on the video, help us out in the algorithm, give it a like, subscribe with the bell notification, and just be in the stream, and I'll do a raffle, a giveaway, and whoever wins. So yeah, the biggest one I've done on my own. Right. With all that out of the way, let's get into the beginner's guide. So you're going to be starting at Bakersfield, with the newly released city as of recording this video, in Upland. Now, you're going to spawn in a random area. Oh, before we get into this, actually, one of the most important things to do is make sure you create an account with a referral link. And why this is important is because it enables you to get extra UPX on your first purchase. So if you signed up with my referral link, it's the top link in the description down below. If you click on get UPX, and let's say you bought 50,000 UPX, instead of getting 50,000 on your first purchase, you actually get 75,000 UPX, and that's huge. And before I continue any further as well, do not buy, if you're just getting into this game, this is my recommendation, do not buy anything over 50,000 UPX. So 50,000 UPX is the limit of what you want to be purchasing. So you can buy 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. That's it. And why I recommend this, I guess it's a good lead up into the actual guide, is because when you are under 100,000 UPX net worth, which you can find your net worth by clicking on the top left of the screen on your Block Explorer icon. This will come up as your net worth right here. And if it's over 100,000 and you achieve something called a pro status in Upland, which prevents you from purchasing FSA properties. Now, what are FSA properties? FSA properties are properties that are reserved for newer players in Upland, and it's kind of like a Fair Share Act. I think it stands for Fair Share Act, and it just protects, it just reserves basically properties in neighborhoods and collection neighborhoods, or streets or avenues, so other players can get into the game and be more competitive in the overall Upland economy. So if I try, and I'm like way over 100,000 UPX, I'm like 2 million. If I try and buy one of these properties, it does not let me buy FSA properties. Being under 100,000 UPX and getting like as many FSAs as possible in good areas, which I'll teach you guys on where to find those areas, is such a vital thing and such a vital skill and mechanic to understand. to give you that best head start in Upland. So please don't go over 100,000 UPX straight away unless you know what you're doing, unless you have someone like me or a more experienced player guiding you, okay? So that is super important. Make sure you sign up with the referral link. It can be mine, it can be anyone else's. And at the end of every guide, I'm going to be shouting out people that have used my referral link with the bonus. And I'm going to go over this at the end of the video. Okay, cool. So we've discovered or discussed what FSA properties are, and you've had to use a referral link to get the best bang for your buck. Now, I'm going to go over two play styles. One is using $50 to get yourself a best head start. Then I'm going to go over a free-to-play strategy where if you don't want to put any money in the game initially, you can work your way up to Uplander status, which is 10,000 UPX net worth. And when you achieve Uplander status, you get to sell your properties on the secondary market. Now, obviously, if you buy 50,000 UPX worth of, or $50 worth of UPX, you become an Uplander straight away. But if you want to go free to play, you actually have to work yourself up to 10k, and I'll go over that later on in the video. And this is because that was my Discord notification. I apologize. And the reason why this is to protect the game against bots, just from like bots coming in and selling to other accounts and stuff like that, which is a no-go and which is obviously against the rules. Okay, cool. So let's say, for example, you've joined the game, and you've purchased your 50,000 UPX. And this will be easily followable even if you haven't decided to do that either, whether you've done 5,000, 10,000 UPX. This should work for pretty much everybody. So this is your block explorer right here. And to quickly explain what's going on, this black line is called your block explorer discovery trail. And you can purchase properties. You can purchase properties, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart, along this black trail. So you see how like I can purchase these two, but this one isn't like light green. This means I can't purchase it because it's not close enough to my trail. And this is important to note because you have to be within a certain radius or close enough to a property on your discovery trail to mint a property. And what is minting a property? Minting a property is basically the first purchase ever on a property. So you're technically buying from the Upland metaverse, right? So, and let's go over the colors real quick. So light green means I can purchase the property. It's not owned by anybody, and I have to be close enough to purchase it since it's not owned by another player. Now, light blue means this property has been minted by another player and is not currently for sale. Now, when purchasing properties off of other players, you actually can be within an infinite range. And now, just to prove this, I'm going to zoom all the way out over here. I'm going to go into Fresno. And let's just go to Chinatown real quick. Load it in. So you see how these are light blue? I could put in an offer on this property, and I don't have to be within the discovery trail. That was my Discord notification again. I apologize. Discovery trail to put an offer on a property or to buy it off another player. Now, dark green is a property that is owned by another player and is also on sale. So this is on sale for 50,000 UPX. For right now, I would not recommend purchasing on the secondary market until you've got your own little I was going to say stock portfolio, your own property portfolio already set up. All right, now let's go over to our little character over here by clicking, oh, my camera's in the way, let me just move it. You can find your character by clicking the bottom left icon. It looks kind of like a pawn piece for like in chess. And gray means no one owns this property. And as you've seen, it just turns light green right there. Now I'm in range to buy it. Light gray means it's mintable. You can mint it. And if you see a property that is white, kind of like this white over here on the street, then that means it's currently locked. There will be some properties like that, such as ultra rare collection properties, which are usually given away on the official Upland Discord and or through community events like I mentioned earlier, and I gave one away on my stream and it was super awesome and fun. Okay, cool. Now we know what's going on. Now, at this point, you should not have purchased any properties yet. I'm just telling you guys what the different colors are and all that type of stuff, right? And quickly to go over these planes are for sends, and you have to travel close enough to a plane. I have like a different guide on this as well. But to show you real quick, since it's there, you travel to a property, and then you click on the plane. It gives you an extra sends. Sends are used for travel throughout the Upland metaverse. And to figure out how many sends or how many times you can travel to another property is by clicking on a property like this, clicking send, and you see how it says I've got 11 sends left, and you get 3. You get 3 sends every midnight. I think it's at 12 a.m. UTC. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure when it resets, but you do get like 3 a day. Never ever, if you can help it, run out of sends. Always have like 3 to 7 sends in your back pocket at all times. If you're stuck without sends, you have to wait, unfortunately, until the reset. There is a way to get sends without sending, but that's kind of more an advanced technique, and you have to get lucky. So yeah, boom, that's sorted. Now, where do we buy your first property? Now, it's very important to understand collections at this point. So collections, if you just click these 3 dots, go to collections. These properties is what you want to be going after. These blues, these purples, these oranges, reds, and finally ultra rares. Don't worry about ultra rares. I wouldn't worry about reds. I wouldn't worry about exclusives either. I checked earlier, and there's actually no FSA. There's actually no exclusive collection properties available. There's only Downtown City Pro, 7 Oaks, The Oaks, King of the Street, West Bakersfield, Newbie, and Bakersfielder. Now, you want to be aiming for properties in these collections because these are usually more sought after than collections that are not, or properties that are not in a collection. So you might be asking, Josh, where do we find these properties? Well, if you go on upx.world, a link in the description down below, you can. This is basically like a huge ass database, a huge search engine for finding properties in Upland. So we want to start off with the blue because this is going to be the easiest one to do. King of the Street, and when you complete a collection, you actually get this bonus little UPX reward. So if I fulfilled Bakersfielder right now, so edit collection, and I just put my properties in, and I save this collection for this video. Put my boom. If I put them in like this, click done. Oh, collect, and I've got my own little UPX bonus, and this is going to propel you forward in getting lots of properties, increasing that net worth. Boom, 350. Wait for it to load. There we go. Just click collect. There we are. Easy peasy. And you want to hit as many of these collections as possible for the extra UPX it gives you. For all intents and purposes of this video, we're going to be trying to focus on West Bakersfield and King of the Street and City Pro. You can do this in the Oaks, 7 Oaks, and Downtown. However, by me, how can I explain? By me doing this guide in those areas, there's going to be like there's not going to be as much property for people to buy. Now, if you can use these techniques and these strategies in these collection areas, you're going to get such a super duper head start above everybody else, which is why I recommend you buy only the 50,000 UPX or under with a referral link, because you get the best bang for your buck. You have more UPX to spend, which means you get more properties. So yeah, you can use this technique for these, but we're going to focus on West Bakersfield. So let's try and find the King of the Street collection, which is own 3 properties on the same street. And I think you get about 850 UPX for this. But we're going to try and combine two collections in West Bakersfield, which is own 3 properties in West Bakersfield. So now we're going to try and find out, can we find 3 properties in West Bakersfield that are on the same street? And bearing in mind, you can't have the same properties in more than one collection. So if I have 50 Avenue Bakersfield Road in this collection, I cannot have it in this collection also. 1 property per collection. However, if you have like a property in here, you can take them out of here, the King of the Street, and put them into West Bakersfield to get the bonus. You just get like the passive income boost of 1.25, if you kept it in this property, and you can't combine it for the extra boosts, basically. And if a property earns you passively 1,000 UPX a month, this will earn you with this boost 1,250 UPX a month. And quickly, how to find that out is if you click a property, you click more, You see how it says monthly earnings 69.55. Nice. UPX earnings a month. You just times that by 1.25, and that's the bonus it gives you. So which is free UPX a month, which is cool. So yeah, let's use the search engine. So you want to go to big data properties here. Boom. You want to click city. You want to click Bakersfield. You want to click. You can click all because I guess it wouldn't really matter. But if you want to just search FSA properties that are protected for you players, you can also click only FSA properties. But I'm just going to click all. I don't think it matters. Then you're going to click unlocked. Then you want to click collections. Down here we've got West Bakersfield. And we're going to click search. Now it's going to take a couple of seconds to search, and boom, now we've got all of the West Bakersfield properties over here. Now I'm going to go over here and search it by 100 results. And we're going to make sure we've got the cheapest mint price by having this mint price arrow pointing up. That gives us the cheapest properties first. And now what we want to do here is try and look for properties that are on the same road. So say, for example, we have Campfire DR. And I'm actually noticing a couple of Campfire DRs over here. So you want to type in this search box up here. You want to type in camp like using this for as an example, Campfire. Oh, there you go, Campfire DR. Now, if we were going for King of the Street and West Bakersfielder, we're going to purchase 3 properties on this street. So you just like copy this address right here, copy, search, paste. Just click enter to click on it. Boom, paste. Now, oh, by the way, when you paste an address into the Upland search, which is using the bottom right hand corner right here, you click the magnifying glass. If you type and then you paste it, more than one address can pop up because there might be a same address on the other side of the USA, for example. So if I had 69 Campfire Drive, there might be in California 69 Campfire Drive. So, you know, if you know what city you're in, which would be Bakersfield, go to the Bakersfield address. So here you go. You'd probably want to spend, so you want to go here, spend the 2.5k UPX, go here, spend the 2.5k UPX, go here and spend the 2.6k UPX, and boom, now you've got yourself a collection. Now you want to go to your collections. And now, by doing that, we've got 3 collections done. Well, no, actually, we've got 4 collections done. We've got King of the Street, because they're all on the same street, fill them in. Then we've got the West Bakersfield collection done, because we've got 3 properties in West Bakersfield, put them in. Then you've got the newbie, because you've got one Upland property, so you can fill that in. And then you've got the Bakersfielder, which is own 3 properties in Bakersfield. So you've actually knocked out 4 collections already, which is pretty cool. In any of my guides, that hasn't happened before, so that's really cool. So you filled up all of these collections, and now you've got yourself a nice little piece of passive UPX income, and you've got yourself a collection property, which again are worth more than average properties that are not in collections. It's just like it's more sought after because of the boost. Now, after that, we want to try and go for City Pro. Now, what I'd recommend for City Pro, if all of these collections are gobbled up, including West Bakersfield, you want to go to you want to click X on the collection right there. Bakersfield all unlocked, and this is going to give you the cheapest properties in Bakersfield. Maybe if I click only FSA. Sometimes this search engine doesn't work, guys. Yeah, so it's not working. So I'd recommend just sticking to West Bakersfield. But let's say you've got City Pro and you've got yourself 5 properties, and it's the cheapest properties you can possibly find in Bakersfield, which is super awesome, super good. You filled out City Pro as well. Let me just go to City Pro. Here we are. City Pro collection, own 5 properties in the same city. Boom, 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 boom. And now all of your properties should be in City Pro. Because not only does it give you the best boost, is because, well, you should only have 5 properties and they should be in City Pro, and you've got every other collection. Now, this is giving you an extra few thousand UPX to spend and play with. Now, what I'd recommend from here is trying to go to other collection neighborhoods, including all of these over here. At the time of recording this video, exclusive collection properties were all bought out, and rares still have to be dropped. try and go to these purple collection areas and try and gobble up some really good deals and some really good properties. And how you do that, you just you go over here. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. It's a bit like I'm so super tired, but I have to get this out. Yes, so you have Bakersfield all unlocked. I'm going to select all of the purple properties. And now we've got all of the purple Oh my god, is that all there is? I thought there was like way more. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there is more. Let me try loading more again. I think there is more, but they're getting gobbled up at an exponential rate. And you want to get these, and these sell for like crazy amounts on the secondary market. So if you can gobble up any of these, that'd be great. And I'd continue just purchasing like super cheap properties, and properties that are under the secondary market floor in Bakersfield, which you can check that by clicking for sale UPX Bakersfield all. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Let's have a look. We want to select for sale UPX. Okay, so any property under 4,700 is almost guaranteed to make you a profit, because this is the cheapest property that's been sold on the secondary market. And there's a few ways to sell these properties. You can go by the cheapest price, which is what I do, or you could go by the cheapest markup, which is what other people do as well. But I'm not experienced enough in dealing with markups to give you guys a solid recommendation on it. So I just go for the cheapest properties and try to sell your properties this way. Again, I have multiple guides on the channel. To avoid making this video like 10 hours long, I'm just going to be giving you the basics and a general idea to Upland. So yeah, like anything that's under, I would say, including the fees, under 4,300 is a super good shout. That's not including if it's in a collection. If it's in a collection, you could probably go up to 7,000 UPX. Anything under that is a superb buy. Okay, and that's pretty much your beginner's guide. Just build up your property portfolio, and also real quick to get this grid system right here. You just click on this button. Boom, boom. I should have probably said that in the beginning. I apologize. But yeah. Build up your property portfolio, okay? Like buy loads of super cheap properties. That was my Discord notification again. I'm sorry. Buy loads of super cheap properties. Buy collection properties, preferably as many as you possibly can, and then try and flip them on the secondary market. I've tried to give you guys a little bit of an insight on what flipping on the secondary market is. Again, you want to go to Bakersfield or for sale UPX. And if I wanted to see West Bakersfield, let's see what a property in West Bakersfield is going for. Assuming that this works so you see how it's not working right now. So I can't see what's for sale in a certain property downtown. Yeah, we can't see. Like, hopefully when I release this video and a couple of days have gone by, this is going to start working again. But yeah, you could start flipping your properties and then building your UPX and becoming like a multi UPX millionaire like I am. And this is probably the best start that you can have. And then you want to start like taking it slow, learning the game, learning the secondary market, and then sell, and then move on to the next city and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And that's basically Upland at the moment. There is property development being introduced to Upland, so very soon you're going to be able to build houses on your properties, and they're going to do like some super awesome stuff. I don't know much about it. I'm not in the property development beta or program, which is, you know, very unfortunate. I would love to show you guys all of the features coming to Upland, but they've basically deemed it how do I put this, is I think they want to make it random who gets in, but it's not really random because they've picked people to be in. I don't know. I'm just not in the property development beta or the Fiat Out beta, unfortunately, which is kind of shit. I'd love to show you guys all of this stuff, but I guess in due time we'll just have to wait for it. Any comments you have, post them down below. I answer pretty much all of my comments. If you have any questions, I'll be here to help. If you hop in my Discord, we have people willing to help you in my Discord right too. And for the free-to-play players, you do everything I just said right there, but you're not going to have enough UPX to interact with the secondary market and make more money. And what you got to do is basically, when you've bought a property, And I have a section for this in my Discord. When you've bought a property, you're going to have to ask people to visit your property. So what you're going to want to do, you want to come here, you want to click these dots, set your visitor UPX fee, you want to click it on maximum, and basically beg for visits for people to give you UPX. And realistically, that's what you're going to be stuck with. That's what you're going to have to do. And next to me on 505 Butty Street is 1,360 UPX, which isn't that's a really good price considering you can sell for 4,500, 4,300. What's that? An almost 3,000 instant profit. So there's a little bit of extra for you. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I hope this has helped you out so very much. I hope this gives you the best start in Upland, and I'll see you in the next video. Please tune into my live stream on Twitch on the 29th or 30th of May 2021, and I'll be giving away the exclusive a property collection property thingy. I'm super excited for it. I love your faces, guys. I'm trying to do the best I can to help the Upland community, and until the next time, take it easy and I'll see you in the next video.